Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm here to do a read for the month of February 2019. And this will be for all Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs, okay? And if you are not sure what those signs are, I do have a link in my description box that you can click. Plug in all of your data, it'll pop out your full astrological chart, and that'll get you going, okay? And then you can check out those other signs and really truly see how they resonate with you, okay? Now, if you're not sure of your exact time of birth, plug in 12 noon, and that'll get you going, okay? Especially if you're new to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. And all my regular subscribers, I love you. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for all of your support. Again, please continue your likes, your subscribes, your shares. That's what keeps my channel going, so I do appreciate it. Now, this will be a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It might, what I might be talking about now might be someone's past, current situation, or future yet to come, okay? So do keep that in mind, all right? Energies do transcend, so I think that's the biggest thing. But hopefully there is something here for quite a few of you, okay? So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the camera down, and then we're gonna get started, okay? All right, let's bring it down to the board and get going, see what's in store for you. All right, what do we have for Taurus in the month of February 2019? What does Taurus need to be aware of? Let's see what comes up. One last shuffle here. Let's cut the deck here, okay? Well, let's just do this right. Okay, all right, let's lay it out. What do we got going on for Taurus here? February 2019. All right, put this aside here. All right, let's see what we've got. Let's see where you're at right now, Taurus. Oh, loving this. Okay, let me scoot this over a bit, okay? Now, we're in the month of February. Are you guys in the mood for love? Because this card pops out here, and what it tells me is that there is a certain special relationship that will be coming your way. And you can see how it kind of flows. It's going to be coming your way, and it's going to bring a lot of blessings, okay? Just see these little pebbles here as very unique blessings, each and every one. And it's going to actually bring you blessings for a long time to come, okay? I want you to know that. So you can see this, the warmness, the passion. It's so beautiful. What a beautiful card to get right out of the gate for the month of February 2019. So this is beautiful. Now, if you're currently in a relationship, then this just means that you will have a relationship that's kind of up level, okay? And that's what this is talking about, Taurus. So perhaps that now you're going to up level in a relationship. Now, a lot of times the way to do that is through expression. If there's things that might obviously be impeding on the relationship, or don't bottle things up. This is all about flow, going with the flow, and making sure that you don't bury anything so it disrupts the flow, and that the river of love cannot flow through, okay? In the stream, it doesn't flow downstream. It tends to just, almost feel like you're paddling upstream. So that's what the card is talking about here. So you're going to have many blessings to come, and it's actually, it's going to be a longer relationship. So this is quite beautiful. But I love seeing this. I mean, who doesn't, right? As it comes right out of the gate. So do make sure that you are expressing yourself. And if you are single and do not, have a relationship at this time, this is saying is really be open to one, because soon this will actually be coming your way within the coming months. So, that's what this wants to let you know. Now, again, it could be now, it could be, even a few months now, from here. But what it just say is that it's going to be a blessing. You're going to really appreciate and truly savor each other here, okay? But make sure that, to express any insecurities that you might have, so your relationship can continue to be solid as a rock, okay? It could be solid and something you can really hold on to, all right? So there you have it. Now, the next card that we get is going into, ooh, beautiful. Now, this is what you want most at this moment. Oh, you want your own guardian angel. Well, here you have it. You have it, guys. You got it right here, okay? Because that's what this card is saying, is that you do have a guardian angel that is around you, that is watching over you at this particular time, okay? And what this is saying is that things you know, in this, how do I want to say this? Like this, it's almost like the rational mind. It seems it can do that. It almost can do nothing. It almost cannot exist without having a beginning and an end. So keep this in mind. To the rational mind, this is saying, okay, so think in the rational mind is that it's almost as if that it seems that nothing can exist without having a beginning and end. And that's what our rational mind wants us to believe. But here's the thing. In the physical world, things are born and then they die. And then things you know, things start and then they also come to an end. So on the surface, this is what we often see. But if we go deeper into the heart of the matter, right, we go even deeper, there's a different picture that emerges. And this card wants you to know that energetically, not only do you have a guardian angel that is around you, because that's one particular sign, which is quite beautiful, but also know that nothing ever truly dies energetically. Everything in life, what does it do? It simply transforms. Okay, so just you know, keep that in mind. Everyone and everything is forever, and it's held in this eternal spiritual embrace, right? Spiritually, everyone and everything is connected. Is almost as if that nothing is truly lost, right? It's always present. So this card wants you to not be sad about anything, you know, as it relates to the current situation or what has brought you to my channel. This is saying to smile, and everyone you love is forever present in your heart. And you are for also ever present in another person's heart. So if you've come out of a relationship, let's say, and it hasn't been, you know, whether it's a departure of a relationship or whatever that case may be, you're still there with each other, Taurus, in spirit, okay? Time and space are just an illusion, okay? Whether, you know, spiritually or physically, we all exist now. Because life is an eternal moment that keeps moving energetically, and there's no beginning and end. It just keeps going. It just transforms. So just think of your relationship as transforming and moving to where it needs to. If you're just getting out of a situation and maybe you're becoming maybe not more of a romantic situation, but maybe becoming more as friends. You know, kind of that type of thing. And that could be for someone out there. Maybe there's a relationship that's not going well for you right now, and this is saying that you've got love that is coming your way, and you need to really focus on the love in you and loving yourself, so that has an opportunity to come in and flow to you and attract like a magnet, okay? So you have a responsibility. The universe is going to do their part, but you got to do your part, right? So that's what the card brings up. Now, what is in your fears is the fact of maybe not showing the real you, okay? And perhaps you're hiding a certain portion of yourself, maybe a portion of yourself or a you know, part of yourself that you feel is unlovable. Well, that is what needs to be cleared up, and what's bringing this to life. It's almost as if your guardian angel is reminding you so much that you are loved too. And to know that every part of you is so incredibly unique, and therefore becoming the unique you makes you so attractive. Being the real you, it really brings to light, you know, it could bring, you know, a passion and desire, and it liberates you. So that's what the card wants to let you know. Now, this is in your fear position, so perhaps you're hiding a part of you that is needed to be opened up to make this relationship flow through better, okay? This is saying, again, remember we talked about expressing yourself, expressing and being the real you, and expressing yourself, because that's going to strengthen the relationship. And the real you comes out is that, you know, if you know, talk to your guides and confront the real you, then you know, that aspect of you that might be hidden, that is going to bring more beauty to you, and you don't understand how beautiful that is. So this is about something inside you wants to reconnect, okay? It's almost as if like your inner child wants to connect with you, okay? You may feel that something is kind of broken inside, and what we want to do is to fix that and make it whole, you know, for yourself. So just pay attention that, you know, to your feelings and start to reclaim all those beautiful qualities you possess, all those unique qualities that you maybe have repressed or ignored, which has kept you away from love, because that's what makes you unique in love. So let go of all what you think is right or wrong and what you should or should not do. Just be you, okay? Because when your true nature emerges, you'll have this new way of looking at life. And that passion that's read in this card, that passion is going to burst through. And really, this is all about saying that you've got so much to be grateful for and so much passion and fulfillment in life that can be explored right now. And so this is saying, look into the mirror, look at the real you, love all of you, and focus on all the beauty that you have, and how those unperfect parts of yourself make you so passionately beautiful. Okay. Mwah. All right. So that's what this is saying. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the next card here. Whoa. This is in what you got going for you. Okay, guys. All right. So hearts of fire here, man. I'll tell you, look at all this red here. I didn't anticipate this, but I will say that what's beautiful is once you become the real you and accept your real you, another can accept you. Okay, another can indulge in you. Okay, and I want you to know that, because it all begins with love, right? And nurturing and loving yourself brings this this sacred union to life and brings that passion. I mean, we talked about passion here. Well, you have passion for yourself. Guess what happens? You create that passion in your relationship. So note your comments below, guys. I'd like to know. This is quite interesting here. Okay, I haven't seen this card come out yet in this month. So this is quite beautiful. And what this talks about here is that it's almost as if there's a lot, I will say, you know, quite frankly, there's a lot of passionate energy here, okay? And this energy is sometimes, that sexual energy is some of the most misunderstood and misused energies, okay? But when honored and combined with love, it takes a beautiful sacred form, okay? And it becomes an extraordinary power, okay? So keep that in mind. Great achievements in all areas of your life are possible when we learn to control and direct our energy towards a particular endeavor. This is may be that there is a merger, maybe of physical and spiritual. So perhaps you are marrying that within yourself, and then you're allowed to marry that type of energy with another, okay? So this is quite beautiful. Honor this because it's truly sacred, and just thank the universe for this beautiful blessing, okay? You might have a particular experience that is very profound and has a deep sense of love and bliss. So this is saying to really honor that. And it might be reflected with another that you come in contact with. So this could be a current partner, a new partner. You note your comments below, guys. It'd be interesting to know. Okay, let's move on. Now, what you've got going against you is confusion. Okay, and the confusion is maybe just jumping so much back into your mind once again and trying to focus, you know, strictly from how the mind is working. So take a look at this. It's a little bit, it's about confusion here. And what this talks about is there might be conflicting thoughts regarding a decision. And what it's doing is it's causing you to be a little confused in the process, okay? So it's causing you to be a little confused in the process. And I'm sorry for the glare, guys, okay? Trying to move this in a direction that kind of can see it much better. But that's what this is saying. So if you feel unable to make a choice between maybe what you love and then what you must do, just know at the heart of this issue is almost is like this deep-seated obligation to others. Maybe you're afraid that you might disappoint or hurt another. by choosing what you love. But here's the thing. The best course of action for you at this time is to take a few steps back, okay? Take a few steps back. You know, it's kind of like when you're, it's almost as if you're here, and this is asking you to step back so you can focus on things a little bit better. You're like this. You're like this. You're like, see the glare? You're like this. You can't see anything. But what you want to do is move away from the glare. And then you want to step back and see the picture clearly a little bit better so you can make a better judgment about the situation, okay? If possible, maybe just take a short break from it all and give yourself some time, because that quiet time will help you in the coming days and things will be much clearer. Okay, guys? So that's what this wants to let you know. And it could be relating to a love situation, a work situation, whatever that is. Note your comments below on what that is. But your primary obligation is to honor what you truly feel in your heart. Because I will tell you, in the end, others will understand. And if they don't understand right now, they're going to understand in given time. Okay? So life's not always easy, but life brings a lot of joyful, passionate beginnings and opportunities and creativity, and it's just it's a canvas that you can just paint in, you know, what you desire. So you're in control of that part of that. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the outcome, which is like kind of like the future that's moving forward to you here, and this is about God, this is about your source, whatever you want to call that, okay? Whatever is working for you, what you call your source. Some people call it universe, some people, you know, whatever. But this is saying is that you might be asking yourself, well, gosh, does my source really exist? Do I really have someone that's watching over me? You know, especially in my times of greatest needs where I'm feeling the most alone. Well, this card is your confirmation that you are never alone, that your source has heard the call and wants you to know that the loving presence of your divine creator is always feeling and feels that void, is always there and surrounds you, right? So that is always there, and it surrounds you in this beautiful aura of warmth and of light. So please note that this wants to let you know that this is there for you, providing you the security and the warmth, as long as you trust, as long as you accept, okay? And don't swim against the current, because that's going to be a waste of your time and beautiful energy. This is saying is to call upon your source. I would do some things also, some clearing of your solar plexus as well, your powerhouse inside you, so things can become a lot clearer, because that is quite beautiful. It's almost as if that it's almost as if like I see the sun, right, through this whole process. It's quite beautiful. But that's all that it's telling me here, is that you know, when I see this, it's just beautiful. So, you know, just keep that in mind. You have warmth, you have comfort, you've got guidance that is around you. This is saying is just to accept the healing light that is offered to you here. Accept the warmth of this that is offered to you here, that, you know, at this very moment, because it's surrounding you and wants to annihilate and rid of all your fears and concerns. And what's going to happen is you're going to be pleasantly surprised when the river of life eventually takes a different turn. And it's always in the divine timing, guys, isn't it? It truly is. So let's go ahead, and I hope this resonated with some of you in some way, shape, or form. I'm going to pull a few more cards because I want to see what can help you. Stretching yourself a little bit, okay? So as it relates to love, as it relates to, you know, changing the mindset about becoming the real you, changing your stretching your faith and your faith and your trust in your source. Look at this. It's like, woo, it's like so beautiful. It's almost like if you stretch out and start, you know, loving yourself, and it's so beautiful because the world just attaches to you. You know, and that's what's so beautiful. People become attracted to you. But this is saying is to stretch yourself that little bit more, and to believe in yourself a little bit more, to have faith in yourself and in your source a little bit more. And that's one of the biggest things that it wants to talk about. So just keep that in mind. That's just something that kind of wants to come through, through this process. But stand in front of the sun, okay? Stand in front of the sun and be the real you, and be the love, and then have the love that you desire, okay? And that all comes through by just knowing that you can actually achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. So that's what doubt, fear, and anxiety and grief may be a part of your journey, but they don't have to be your journey. Okay, so reach out and little by little grow. And you see how those roots are actually growing out from her? She's becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. So you are becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, so do keep that in mind. Okay, reach for it, and have the state of grace will actually be your guiding light in this world and beyond. It's quite beautiful. Okay. So it's almost as if the light is here if you seek it and put your roots out to it, okay? The light is here for you. Your source is here, all right? So what other guidance can we give you through this process? Alliance. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So perhaps by reaching out to others, make the most of all of your opportunities to network with others, because that might be a way that you come into love here, but it's also a way that's going to help educate you. It could really, really help. Reaching out to people on different levels, those who have different education, experience, and social standing. It's beautiful. It's almost like a challenge can bring people closer together, right? So build and strength, and really strengthen relationships, or strengthen your structure and connection in relationships is going to be very key for you right now. Connect with people that are both younger and older than you is also another sign here, because we're all part of this amazing universe and we can learn from each other. And this woman is almost as if you find, this beautiful animal, it's quite beautiful. It's almost as if you're saying, hop on over to learn about different people, learn about different animals and see how they work. There's such an education and experience that can come from that. So it's quite beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. So you're going to know how that resonates for you. Okay. So hop on over to learn about other different people that are different than you, because they've got something to teach you. And there is a shift. Okay, shift is really, there's a shift to the real you and accepting and loving yourself, and that leads to this beautiful unions. And there's a shift within yourself. So I love seeing this. So it's almost as if you're becoming, you're shifting into a kind of a new way of being, a new way of loving yourself. A new way of getting to know others and exploring others, exploring your love life. So there you have it. That's kind of what's coming up here. It's almost as a shift. This doesn't want you to cling to old habits, cling to old things that aren't you anymore. Maybe it's walking away from a person or belief. Some things are for a lifetime, but others just are temporary and they're fleeting fulfillment, okay? So don't cling to the stepping stone. Keep moving, keep growing. That's why it said, create alliances, get going. Keep everything moving, and avoid attaching anything as truth for you right now, because the world that you're in right now is a state of flux right now, Taurus. So don't be pushed into making a long-term commitment or a concrete decision if you're not quite ready, okay? So something that you love may be coming, might be shifting, okay? It could be something that's coming to an end, and you might find it hard to let go, but this is natural. It's not unusual to be sad. However, this ending is also a new beginning and a fresh chapter in your story. So if you are in a relationship and it's not working out, or you have a fleeting one, who knows? This could be a solid one. It could be a fleeting one. You know best, because you're getting to know the real you and you're exploring yourself. Life is transforming through lots of endless cycles, and we all come back to the shore of love. Keep loving, be that unconditional, kind of giver of love, through the process. But it's about loving yourself first in this process and focusing on knowing that your source is there to watch over you. And what other final advice can we give you in the process, guys? As if I wasn't thorough already, right? Here we go. Okay, here it is. Fear. Let fear aside. Cast it aside. The interesting thing is that fear is testing your resolve to live in the energy of love. You have the most prominent sign that has to do with love in any of the astrological signs this month. This is like shining right through. Get rid of fear. Get rid of regret. No, you can't change the past. You can only handle your attitude on how you move forward in the future. You're going to get happiness. You're aware now that becoming the real you, and that by being happy with the real you, that you are on the right path, guys. You are on the right path, okay? Love this. So you've got get rid of fear, get rid of regret, and leading it to happiness, okay? That's what we want for you, all right? In the month of love here, you got a lot going on. So, and I think that the fear and the regret is what's bringing the confusion, and it's changing that mindset and having faith in your source to push you through. Because you're going to be fine. You are going to be more than fine, okay? So let's move into what the root cards can say, what you need to know but may not want to hear. What is it? Okay. Ooh, I love this. Okay, guys, this is so true. You are giving away your power, okay? You are a badass. Act like it. Okay, this card wants to let you know that that real you is absolutely gorgeous, okay? This is funny. This is so great. I love this. Don't give away your power, okay? That is what this is letting you know. Oh, I love this, guys. Note your comments below. I'd like to hear. I look forward to seeing you in the month of March. And until then, namaste.